Alright. Let's see. Oh, why are they red flashing? I have no idea. Okay, well, anyway. We're back to Midboss, and I'm going to try very hard not to get killed here. Probably. Question. What equipment do I have on? So I got this staff on. If I remember right, this guy actually is pretty good on, this guy actually does have decent power scaling. Ooh. I think we'll be fine. I think I'm just gonna lifesteal spam this guy to death. Yeah, not having fireball is rough. I guess I could have feared him now that I'm thinking about it. Oh, that's okay. Let's go back to the bat. Nope, that's the wrong bat. Let's give ourselves a magic missile as well. Extra options are always useful. And fortunately, since this is a high-tier dude, it's gonna make this a little bit riskier. Oh, hey, look at it. It's a blood bank. I love blood banks. There we go. Yeah, we still do a fair amount of damage with this guy. Well, that's good. Okay, let's warp over here. Just wait. Yeah, got plenty of mana. Okay. And blood banks are worth a fair amount of Form EXP. And can't kill me. Unfortunately, we're slower than I would like to be. I wish I had a little bit of the extra leeway. That's part of the reason why I've been running into issues against, like, the bats, for example. We're only mildly faster than the ghoul. And that's not a position I quite want to be, but that's okay. Well, hopefully we just run into more guys like that. Either that or I just give up on mastering moves entirely. Or not moves, mastering forms. I don't quite want to do that, though. Well, luckily most of my enemies seem to be on the weaker side. If we run into another ghost, I'm probably okay. Okay. Okay, so we got another one. I could conceivably do it. Let's get within range. Actually, in retrospect, this guy might not have any ranged moves. Can I really just... Okay, so he can cast fear on me. I can cast fear on him. Today is a day of fear. And apparently only fear. Okay. Well, that's going to make this a lot slower. I mean, at least I can just telestab him. Alright, well, that's easy enough. Alright. Yeah, we got this in the bag. I was worried that we'd just run into a harder enemy. Actually, come to think of it, we're chilled, we don't have any soul fatigue. I am feared, but so is he. Oh, not anymore. I forget, fear has a bit of a limited duration. Oh. Other realization. I don't have any mana. That's a problem. Especially when you're a mana-based caster. Or a character. I guess I could just fight him regularly. But that's really risky. Oh. Gotta give him a little bit more leeway to get in. I guess if we're, if I teleport far enough away, we can just get our energy back a bit. Or is the main issue because he's doing... I don't know. Whatever. Don't care that much. Oh. One too close. Well, that's fine. Oh, right. They can do that. I forget these guys can also lifesteal. Huh. If it weren't for Blink, I probably would actually mix and match this guy with, I'd mix and match this guy with the Warlock so I could just use Fireball, but I really don't want to do that. Alright, well. I'm gonna get CGA and a Fatigue Potion, which isn't very good, and we get our mana back. Okay, universe. Ooh. Well, I guess I could just pelt this guy with magic missile. He doesn't know I'm here. Okay, now I think he knows I'm here. I don't know, sometimes the enemies just never realize you're around, and it's confusing. Oh, crap. Let's go out here for a second. I'm just going to use magic missile against this guy. If he gets too close, we'll just teleport back or whatever. If I remember right, Reapers do a fair amount of damage, and I don't quite want to risk it. There we go. One more down. Probably could have just waited there, now that I'm thinking about it. Okay. Let's just keep warping back. So you're doing much better this time around. Last YouTube video watched you die. I didn't. I actually have not died fully yet. I've only lost the monster, but I've never actually legitimately died. Anyway, so the question is, do I have any idea how long this game is? It's apparently 14 floors in total. And I am on floor 11. The boss is apparently on floor, the boss is apparently on the 13th floor. So we've got one more even floor. And then the 13th floor, which is the boss. And then I think there might be one more floor past that. It's a bit on the vague side. And so the bat hasn't noticed me yet, which is somehow hilarious to me. Oh, now it is aware. Oh, that's okay. Let's kill the Minotaur next. What? Oh, right, I forgot the bats are significantly faster than I am. To some degree, I'm kind of tempted to actually leave this bat alone. No, let's not leave it alone. We don't want to leave it alone because it might be able to follow us, but mainly we just need as much form EXP as I can possibly cram in. Because I need this guy to be extra beef. Let's see. We're getting there. We're getting close. So the point of this game is you mix monsters to make better monsters. Yeah, more or less. Unfortunately, you can only mix two monsters together, and apart from just kind of reskinning your character a little bit, that's about all you can do. Just realized I'm out of juice. Oh, he missed. Okay, cool. There we go. I've probably got enough mana now. One more. Leaving the rat alive. Rats are always great HP banks, especially because they're worth, like, nothing for form EXP. Or form points. I don't know, a bit of both. Have I possessed the shopkeeper yet? I don't... Can you? I haven't even looked into it because it never struck me as a particularly possible thing. Maybe I'll try it with like New Game Plus, but I really don't want to. Like I said at the end of the previous episode, I really don't want to squander. I don't want to squander this run for anything. Okay, so we learned a new ability. Okay, so we'd learned Shocking Grasp. What's Shocking Grasp do? Physical attack that does magic damage. Okay, that's useful. Let's just ignore the bat. Never mind. Was going to ignore the bat. Now I guess I'm gonna just hit that guy. Oh. I don't understand it. Oh, that's okay. It's just slowly clobber knot through everything. Unfortunately, HP enemy HP and damage has kind of scaled up way faster than mine ever has. It was a bit rough. I've been playing a lot of, I was playing about 2 hours of Dungeons of Dreadmore earlier today. That game is fun. I didn't actually do a series on it. I never had because I couldn't record it, but now that I can, it's like actually super tempting to do so. Maybe as a follow-up to this one, I was originally considering Caves of Cut. Uh-oh. This got risky. Let's just hope the death worm doesn't notice I'm here just battling. But yeah, apparently I can capture it now. Uh-oh. Alright. No more Mr. Nice Wander. Gotta just give it some time. I'm just gonna range this guy to death. I don't know what his poison thing's range is. That's gotta be enough. Let's just pull back for a moment. There we go. Better now than later. What is with that weird worm visual effect? I have no idea what it is. I've seen it on a couple of things. It seems like Life Leech is a little bit strong. Life Leech is crazy strong. But it's also the only healing ability in the entire game. So it kind of needs to be strong. For a second I thought I had spotted a new creature type. Okay. There he goes. Surprised the rat didn't just charge me. Oh, that's okay. Why do you... Oh! He explodes multiple times based on his, because I'm hitting him repeatedly with the magic missile. Well, that's scary. Yeah, the sound effects in this game do need a bit of a retool. They're beep. Not a big deal. Yeah, the music is good though. A bit repetitive just because you're on the level forever, but definitely good. Okay. Oh, spike shield. Make this shield do extra damage. Unfortunately, it's kind of bad for what I'm doing. Outdated, I guess would be the proper phrase. Alright, well, I guess I'll just lifesteal my way through here. So this game actually reminds me... I think I mentioned this last night when I was streaming it. This game really reminds me of a game I was actually making in college of all times. Yeah, I was definitely talking about it where I never put any work into it because I was improving too quickly. Okay, so this is going to get risky. Mostly depends on whether or not the cultist decides to start chucking fireballs in my face. Well, I can always run if I need to. But it's reminding me of that game concept I wanted to work on. Because he fireballed me and the Aether Bat, I don't get the form points for this. Alright, screw it. I'm getting out of here. We got too deep. Gonna try again. I'll let the Minotaur come to me. Minotaurs just don't do damage. I feel like physical is just way too easy to mitigate in this game in comparison to a lot of other things. Well, that's okay. Right, just don't fireball the both of us, and we won't have a problem. There we go. Easy peasy. But yeah, so now it's making me think about it again, and I'm like, I always have to ask myself, it's like, could I just, like, make a game on my own? I had somebody actually contact me the other day being like, hey, we should make a game together, and I'm like, I don't know you, and that's really risky. Okay. It's... Making a game with another person you've never met before would be awful. Games take, like, years. It's like, would you write a whole novel with somebody else as your editor that you've never spoken with before? I guess that's actually a little bit easier, because that's less of a, like, direct partnership. I don't know. I'd have to think of something a little bit more. I guess would you invent something, like a device? A new type of lawnmower with somebody you've never met. I guess maybe if they were paying you, but like going 50-50 into something is crazy risky. Alright, we got a new form, and we've mastered the Wraith. Okay, cool. Screw this. I'm gonna switch to something a little bit less garbage. Specifically the Imp. There we go. Whee! Oh, it's 5. Okay. And we can just pop right back into the next Aether Bat we run into, which is good. Would I be open to a business partner with business with a partner from Craigslist or something? Yeah, that would be the risky part. There's no way you want to go into that sort of thing. There's no accountability, and it's super scary. My dad has horror stories. My dad's been in research for years, but he has horror stories about going into these like big projects with other researchers who turn around and steal every single bit of his research because they were going 50-50, and there wasn't any accountability, so they were technically within rights to do it. They took all of his shit and more or less just got crazy grants from the government, leaving my dad with nothing. And so, once I suggested to my dad, you know, him helping me and, like, a couple other people out, and he just got, like, super mad at me and was like, no. You know, I'd work with you because, you're, like, one of the only people I could trust in this. But otherwise, I either lead my projects, or I do them alone. And I'm like, whoa, we have found things out that I was not exactly expecting. It's interesting. My dad almost never talks about really much of anything. He's a pretty positive dude, but he's not exactly talkative. And so it's interesting to be put in a situation where he's actually speaking about something impassionately. Yeah, oh yeah, a roommate on Craigslist would be a perfect one too. I know I would never want to get like a roommate on Craigslist. That would be, ugh. That'd be scary risky. I mean, originally I was even gonna get Keith as a roommate, and eventually I just kind of nixed the idea because it's just like, nope, I just don't want any roommates. Except for Shell, but I don't think I really get much of a choice on that one. Okay. So we do get the crate fish dude on this floor. That's kind of useful. We need new equipment. Okay, I'm gonna back off. I said back off, damn it. Yeah, we gotta kill the Reaper before he comes my way. Oh. Okay, confusing. Can I start getting some HP back? Luckily, Minotaurs are like the least scary thing ever. I guess I could actually have, like, stolen their body. That would have made sense. Whatever. Okay, what do we... Oh, yeah, let's just use the... Oh, that's blinding. There we go. Health potion. There we go. But yeah, honestly, I think if I go into game development... I mean, obviously, there's kind of the project that I was working on with Bird, though I haven't heard about it in months, so I think it's kind of fizzled. Mostly probably my fault, but we're both busy dudes. But I think even then, maybe making it alone would be easier, at least for my first game, so I could get the workflow down. Plus, honestly, I always feel bad about making somebody else work on my ideas. Because, like, I have many, and the idea of, like, being like, hey, I need you to do this for me is just like, me. That's why I'd probably never form, like, a YouTube group where I'm actually, like, at the head of it. Like, I could probably never be Bernie Burns. I think that would drive me nuts. But on the same token, I'd have trouble being, like, anybody from Rooster Teeth in general. Okay, so that's just a basic cultist. I wonder if we have any more unique enemy types that we'll have to deal with here. Okay, let's leave the vampire bats alone. Let's see, I'm full health. Still looking for an aether bat that I can gobble. Ah, there we go. It's also crazy just how much damage the fireball does. Okay, let's back off for a moment. Oh. Get that mana back up. Otherwise, it's going to take forever. I don't want to deal with it. See, what kind of game would I make? This is actually kind of closer. I've been thinking about it for a while. I mean, there's a billion games that I'd like to make. I really would like to work on the Star Fox thing with Bird. I just suck as a 3D modeler. And I'm holding them back by, like, still working on that with my super busy schedule. But, like, I really would like to do, like, kind of a Monster Collection roguelike, or just a Monster Collection game in general, because that's been a genre that's been so heavily dominated by, like, 2 studios, and there just haven't been any other good ones. And I'm like, I bet I could make something that doesn't suck. It'd be pretty, at least. That'd be the main goal. Make it look nice and have, like, altogether way too deep mechanics, so that everybody's just like, Wander, why did you do this? Okay, so we want to wait until the mage probably gets closer. Actually, screw it. The better thing to do would be kill the mage first, then go for the bat. Now that I'm actually thinking. There we go. Now we go for the bat. Because, yeah, I always find Monster Collection games to be, like, way too shallow for my tastes. I grew up with Dragon Warrior Monsters, Dragon Quest Monsters, whatever, and those games were, like, super deep. Okay, Fireball max damage is going to get dialed down. Late game item stats are going to get rebalanced. Thank you. Yeah, Fireball is maybe a little bit strong, but if it is getting the nerf, we definitely need some items to make up for it, because I have not replaced half of my junk in, like, 4 levels. Which isn't necessarily a problem, but... yeah. Okay, I should probably figure out which of these shields I'm going to get rid of, just in case we have one. Okay, so we got the... no, yeah, we're getting rid of the Shield of Focus. It's garbage. Oh, and I'm out of juice. Well, running. Okay. There we go. But yeah, the other problem is I've got like a billion personal projects that I'm working on just beyond, like, if I do want to get into game design, like the main thing that I've run into, the main thing I've been running into is, yeah, I want to write. I've got a D&D campaign to work on. I've got YouTube, of course. So the idea of, like, picking up any kind of personal projects is just like, well, this will get done in, like, 2 decades. Or someday maybe I'll just retire from YouTube entirely, and then I really will get down and dirty with everything. Okay. Nope. Well, this box is apparently explosion-proof. Let's see, a Monster Rancher game based on your browser history. That'd be horrifying. I would never do that. Also, like, any kind of gimmick like that is bound to have, like, failures. I would not want to do that ever. Like, it seems kind of like a neat idea, but no, I'd rather have all of the Monster Collection be entirely self-contained. in the game itself. I mean, maybe there'd be like promo codes you can get through Steam or something, but I'd probably keep it very like, you get this monster here, and that way like everybody can kind of do the same process. Because yeah, if it was based on your browser history, everybody would have Pornmon, and I don't think we want to do that. Hey, we got the Crayfish King. Oh, we should probably... Whoops, missed him. I got mana for this, right? Not really. Okay, let's just back off for a second. There we go. Yeah, like I said, I've been playing Grimrock, and the lack of a rest button in Grimrock is driving me insane. I'm like totally out of, mana like half the time, because I'm running the same build in Grimrock, and I'm just like, alright, I guess I'll just sit here mashing spacebar for the next like 2 minutes waiting for my mana to come back. Alright, let's blast this corner. It'd be really nice if there's a drop all button. But then again, I guess when we get the inventory upgrade system that's coming soon, that'll make up for this. Okay. Hail, defender of Crayfish. It's the same thing. Hello, items that may or may not be good. Bye. Ooh, some of that actually looks pretty good, except for maybe the scaling ain't great. Okay, let's blast at this corner. Oh, there's a health potion in there. And we want to stack as many health potions as we can, so let's drop everything that's blue. Holy crap, most of this stuff is garbage. Yeah, we get another Eye of Eternity. But yeah, it's bad. It's bad. It's bad. Does the Crayfish King just not scale, period? Most of this stuff is, like, really low tier. Yeah, it kind of looks like it. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, holy water. I really like the idea of holy water, but man, I have, like, nothing to use it on. Okay, so we do get another Gore Fist, but yeah, Gore Fist makes your size count as huge for Gore's damage bonus. But it's all bad. Alright. Well. Huh. This may be a bug. Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I've definitely had pretty piss-poor RNG lately. As far as, like, loot drops go, we were pretty much swimming in trash. I guess I'll get rid of the other holy water. We definitely don't need it anymore. Yeah, do I think a monster collection roguelike would work? I mean, this one, I mean, technically is. It doesn't work exactly in the same vein. But yeah, monster, like a more Pokemon or Dragon Quest monsters or whatever style roguelike could absolutely work. The first Dragon Quest monsters technically is roguelike. It's got the procedural generation, it's got everything. The only thing is you're not set back to the very beginning every time you start. Okay. You know, that'd almost be kind of an interesting thing. A monster collection game without RPG mechanics made roguelikey. Because roguelikes with RPG mechanics probably wouldn't work great. I don't know. I'd have to look at it. That's actually what's been, like, rattling around in my head after playing this one. It's like, I wonder if I could actually make that. We very much do not want to be here. Not for him. No. But yeah, it looks like we might have hit a bug with the Crayfish King. That's okay. My cheeseball strategy has been kind of keeping me going. And we've gotten some, like, decent equipment. Just not perfect. Plus, who knows, maybe the merchant should have some stuff for us. Perchant. Okay, let's see if I can kill the Reaper without notifying the bat. There we go, perfect. And now it's noticed us. Well, that's okay. Bye. Because, yeah, technically I can kind of HP treadmill here. Or I can just use the bats as a reset up to full whenever we run into any of them. But yeah, the problem with the Monster Collection roguelike is it would inherently be very hard to, like, balance and make compelling. I mean, that's true of most roguelikes. I don't know how many of you guys have seen my Dead Cells playthrough, but Dead Cells is very definitively, like, a nightmare situation as far as balance goes. And I like the game, but, like, oof. It needs work. And I would like to... Oh, this is a risky room. At least they're stuck in the bookshelf. Well, they will be. Let's back off just a bit more. I love it when they're right next to each other. Thank you, explosion damage. But no, I've definitely been thinking of that idea. The problem is, like, thinking of it and actually, like, making a game is completely, is, like, two completely different things. And the idea of making a game is just such a large undertaking. The idea of it is just, like, probably not gonna do that ever. Or for a very long time. I just realized I might have... Yeah, you fireballed yourself, but missed. I don't want to hit the... I don't want to hit the torch thing. Because it might piss off the church. Ah! Same issue with the altar. Owie. Is he coming? There we go. That's a good angle. Okay, let's get our mana back. Luckily, we've got an Aether Bat hanging on the opposite side here. Ooh, on the other side of the treasure room. I'm trying to think of why the oh, you're new. Okay, we'll start by fireballing him. Oh, he has a lot of HP. So this is a Megatar. You mean to tell me my dumb joke is actually the truth? Well. Oh. Looks like it's not bugged. The scaling is just too random, I guess. Oh. Alright, well. I get it working. Okay. So I got him with the thing. He is beefy. Okay. I'm a little bit worried about the potential for him charging. Yeah. Well, that's... Oh, wrong one. That's rough. Oh, and I'm out of juice, too. Okay. Let's get it all back. Can't fireball him if he's there. Okay, there we go. Luckily, he's really slow. Should not have tried playing Ring Around the Little Room with the Megatar. Let's see if that'll get him. Yeah, that gets him. Jesus Christ. This sucker is dangerous. Alright, there we go. Okay, so boosts our strength, lower power, yeah, toughness, higher resistance, constitution. Alright, I mean, definitely worthwhile. Just, ouch, the creature. Alright, let's go inventory, let's go Aether Bat. The not-so-jolly green giant. Okay, so we've got Okay, I guess what do we have? Your physical attacks gain splash damage, Armor Master, Tough, Body Slam, Charge, Bloodlust. And we are huge. Oh, we don't have Gore. Huh. Well, we're already huge, so it's not that useful. Okay. Yeah, his power scaling is garbage. Let's go into our inventory. Let's maybe go Captain Destructor here. Let's add the kick attack. Okay. This is probably a terrible idea. What else do we got? Tough, Bloodlust, Overpower. Oh, physical attacks have a chance to stun, and that's the extent of it, probably. He hasn't noticed me yet. Well, hi. Ow. I guess I could have actually played Ring Around the HP drain with that guy. Oh, that's okay. Freaking can't even lifesteal a bat. Well, that's okay. I guess we also do have regeneration. Though that, I'm not entirely sure if regeneration scales particularly well into the end game here. Oh, that's okay.